Justin, I don't know if you've been outside today, but it is hot with a capital T.
We live in Florida, Jazz.
Well, what am I...
Hey DM, I think I found a way to
Hi.
Hello, we were just having a very
Whoa.
lovely, wholesome conversation.
Civil.
What
Yeah.
the hell?
Lovely and wholesome.
What'd you do?
I don't know.
Did
Ram.
it get crash, or are we still live?
I don't... Okay.
Can we talk
That was
about
fucking
my-
weird. Okay, hello, Ogre said, welcome to Stand for the Fire Demon. It's like the fucking everything just went black for me all of a sudden. I don't know if it did on this on the stream or not, but
Huh.
I don't have the stream pulled up, so I can't tell you.
oh, that's
Pull
fine.
it up.
Also, fuck you.
I'll pull it out.
Do
Pull
it.
it up. Pull it up.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna switch right over to Brandon so he can give us a quick recap of what happened last time.
I'm drawing a wall. Does anybody else remember what happened? Anybody else want to fill us
Nope.
in?
Because
We
I wasn't here.
As good players.
Fought.
Mike.
And we snuck around, and we went and talked to the professor after we had obtained the heart of the undead lord of, what's the name of that lost continent?
Marathis.
Marassus.
Yeah.
And we met his owl students who were dressed up like owls as devotees. And they welcomed us back. Ailas delivered the heart jar undead thing to the professor, and then he offered us a place to stay in it with a cabin that was owned by one of the staff there at the college.
Yes. The cabin is owned by the professor of transmutation, Professor Grizzlewort.
Grizzlewort.
And he, so I didn't cover this last time, but what happened is after you guys agreed to it, there was a moment of like where the professor that you guys were with, the Owlfolk professor, sent one of his devotees to Grizzlewort to get a key. So you guys kind of hung out there for a little bit. We'll say you ate some pasta, because I think
Cool.
there's some ravioli on the dish.
Right
So
on.
you guys had some ravioli. And then the key comes back, and the devotee says, "This is from Professor Grizzlewort," and they hand which of you wants the key to the cabin.
I'll take it.
All right, you take the key to the cabin, and they say, Professor Grizzlewort said there is a door in the back of the cabin that is locked. Please don't go through it. Please don't unlock it. That's all he asks. Otherwise,
Not a problem.
help yourself to everything there, he says, and he would like to speak to you at some point when you return the key, but stay as long as you need to.
We appreciate that. As I'm thanking him for giving me the key, when they put the key in my hand, what does their hand look like? Because are they wearing the owl mask as well, or can I see what race and type of person this is? Or
They're wearing the owl mask as well.
okay,
All
can I
of
look
them
at
are
their
wearing
hand
owl masks.
to tell their race or to get an idea about what kind of being they are? I'm
They're
curious.
wearing very slender gloves,
Oh, okay.
but we'll let you roll an investigation.
Yeah, if there's anything I can pick up about them, I'm kind of curious because we haven't really seen them without masks. Yeah. Yeah.
That didn't.
Is
do
that
anything.
better? Or should I have gone left? Okay. Good? Is that better? Yeah, for sure. I got a 15 on my roll. I just have to check my sheet for my plus to investigation. It is. There we go. Investigation. +9. So 24? I mean, with their whole body
the
covered, I don't know
gloves-
how much I'd really be able to.
What you
see.
can tell is they're okay.
Yeah.
They're about your height. They're very slender. You can see a little bit of wrist from where their gloves are cut off about here. So you can assume that they're either like maybe an elf or a half elf or a very slender human.
Okay. I got you. All right, yeah, well, I'm just going to thank them. Thank you. We won't go through that door.
I'm sure he looks forward to seeing you.
Wee wee.
Gross.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
don't want to know about that.
So with key in hand, you guys head towards the cabin. You also have some directions.
Thank you. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know.
Let me see that thong.
That down.
No, let me pull this map up here. You seen?
Let me whip this out real quick.
Excuse me while I lick this guy.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys see this?
Let me see.
What do I see? I see a map.
Yep. I
The
see
stream, the stream does not see the map. They just see Brandon's beautiful face and Ethan's fucked up hair.
They don't see. Weird.
it. They don't
Okay,
see what I
well-
see.
They don't see the real you.
What I see.
love you.
So what they're oh my god, that song. Ugh.
I know.
It was a good song the first like 20 times I heard it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
ad nauseum, it's pretty ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, add
Write
your
some more
nauseum.
lyrics.
Yeah. Well, they're too simple, too forward. Like,
Unlike the best band, Nickelback.
Yeah, Nickelback's #1.
Mm-hmm.
Rem, can you figure out why Stream can't see this map?
Because
Do you
he
know
wasn't
why?
here to pull it up.
oh, probably.
Pull it up.
Pull it up. Pull it out.
Yeah, I got it. It's up now.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are. Where are you? I think you're outside of the city still.
And I'm
Illumination
so
Cabin.
sorry.
Yeah, you're outside of the city. So you make your
In the
way.
mountains.
Kind of, you're like up against the wall, so like
Okay, I
right around
gotcha.
here somewhere.
I see you.
Normally you would have to go through. You'd have to travel around and go through the front gates right here.
Yeah.
But they give you like a side path that you can take through the walls, that you'll be fine to cross through, unless you want to go through
This
the.
turret that's closest to us.
And then the cabin is on the grounds of the alchemy, so up here somewhere. The little bit of
Okay.
green that you see, the cabin's in between some trees there.
Right on. I always
Alright.
want to click left to move the map, and I'm like, oh, it's right click.
Yeah. Well, I think I've mentioned before that like all the different programs I use, the pan button is different on each of them. So like
So
right click on some of them, middle click on some of them,
Yeah.
and I always get them confused. All right, so yeah, you guys can make it through the turret without anybody questioning you.
Because we're lay epic boys.
Yeah, because you're lay epic boys. We'll say that you were given some sort of like pass. Showing what do you think they would give you? Like
Like a token, or like a charter token or something from the college that said these are invited guests of the college or something. That's what I feel like. It would be like some sort of either medallion or some sort of like placard or some like little handheld thing that's like made out of metal or stone.
yeah, that
That's what
makes
I would
sense.
imagine. Like
Okay.
kind of what Genghis Khan used to give to like merchants who were to be protected on the road.
Huh, I had never heard of that, but that's really cool.
Yeah, he would give them that so that if bandits came upon them that were still in the realm of his kingdom, they would have a thing that said, you know, if you mess with these traitors, Genghis Khan is going to find you and mess you up, son.
Oh, okay.
So they're supposed to have safe passage, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll say that they are under the name of Professor Orchard.
Okay.
So you are under the protection of Professor Orchard. Oh, also, I need to pull up my notes because I almost forgot this, and I don't want to forget this part. So Professor Linnaeus, the owl folk, as you are handed these tokens, and you know they say from Professor Orchard, he looks and he gives a solemn hoot, and he says, "I can't speak to it much further than this, but I have felt bad things about Professor Orchard. I feel like he is not what he says he is, and I've seen visions that say that there's more to him than what appears. So be careful if you visit him, is all I say. I do not think he is evil, I don't think he poses a danger to you, but I don't think he is who he says he is."
Huh.
Hoot hoot.
How long has he been with the college?
Years and years. Easily 20.
He has, as you say, tenure.
He has tenure for sure. He's been longest. You met him actually. He's the older gentleman with the beard who came to you and
With
helped
the
you when you were
undead.
in another realm.
Was it
No,
the
this
un-
was.
Oh, no, okay.
He's the guy who originally gave you the tickets to come to Helen's.
Okay.
Way back when he met you, you guys were trapped in like a hell realm, and he appeared to you and was like, "Hey, if you need any help, I'm gonna help you out, but otherwise, figure it out."
Okay.
And then he gave you some tokens. This has been in real life. This has been like a year and a half to 2 years ago.
Oh, I
It's
thought it
been
was
a
when we
long
were in the
fucking
hell
time.
realm with the dragons and that kind of thing. Or not dragons, but like there was lava everywhere. It was like hot shit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
All right. So with this message in hand and these tokens in hand, you guys head through the turret on the side. It's very heavily protected, but you can present it. Ailas, most of the guards are at least sort of familiar with you, if not actively familiar with you. So you make it through pretty easily. Between the tokens and just your notoriety.
I
make it
am
through.
very well known.
Aha! Acting!
Acting! Haha! Yes, and.
And such like.
I gotta change this name real quick.
While we travel there, I'll be right back. I just gotta go use the restroom.
Okay. I gotta change the name of something. I fucked something up.
Oh, man.
I know, I fucked everything up.
Oh, I
bro.
fucked it up, Brandon.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh fuck!
He fucked it up.
Oh god, man!
Oh, goodness.
Oh good heavens me, sir! Hello! Good heavens! What is it that you are doing now?
I'm illegally pirating Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh!
Hello!
Sorry for the dead air. I'm just changing the name of a cabin.
You're fine. It's all good.
And saving the changes.
Just never let it happen again, you piece of shit.
I don't mind the sun sometimes.
I don't care
Remington.
how she treats me anymore.
Hey, how do I reset
Anytime.
the fog of war on the map, Rim? Do you remember?
On which one?
It's in a weird place.
The cabin?
One.
Yeah.
Go to configure, I think, and then
Lighting.
Sleep all day, 'cause I hate the sun.
Sweet
Light.
emotion.
My hands are always shaking, heart is always aching in the darkness without
Yeah,
me.
thank you, Bucky. Keep us entertained while we look for
And I
this.
can lure any woman that I want to in my bed.
Our hundreds of viewers.
oh no, I think it's under
Our threes of viewers and two of them are in this game right now playing. The only other viewer is
Mama Fox.
Hello, Mama Fox.
Mama
Hi,
Fox.
Mama Fox.
How are you doing this evening?
Okay,
We got-
in the lighting controls, there's a little cloud that says reset fog of war.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
It did fix it. I
Of
did
course it did. Yeah, I'm a genius. You're a genius, Brandon. We're both geniuses.
Well, no, like, see,
Well, you didn't say anything, Mumphrey, so how in the fuck are we supposed to know?
What the fuck?
I can't see who's in the chat right now.
Mama
Bitch.
Fox.
Hi, Mumphrey. Miss
Hello,
you, love
Mumphrey.
you.
Good day, Manfred.
I don't know who you
Oh wait, I
all
gotta
say.
do it. I gotta do it like the kids do it nowadays. Like this.
You gotta do it like the baby metal. You gotta do the baby metal pose.
I don't know what the baby metal is.
Baby metal is a kawaii Japanese metal band.
Hi.
They got the thing that goes like ra-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. It shouldn't be.
Is there anything you guys want to do on your way to the cabin, or do you want to just head to the cabin to get your rest? Because technically, you guys haven't rested yet. You guys took your long rest at the end of last session, but technically,
Yeah, I
you guys
just,
haven't
like-
taken a long
Did I
rest
fix
yet.
mine, by the way? Yeah.
Other than just keeping an eye out for anything interesting on the way there that I might check out after my long rest, I feel like I want to go and get a long rest in.
Okay, so as you travel through the turret, you go through very narrow staircases winding up and down, and it's maze-like, very clearly made to be hard to penetrate from this from this angle because it's so maze-like. Like to work your way in, you would really need to know how to get through here. So you have guards kind of pointing the way as you go, and everybody, like I mentioned, Ailas is pretty friendly to you. So you come out right here. Behind at the back of the college, and the college is like super Harry Potter-ish in the sense that it's very snowy and snow-capped towers and things like that. The college grounds are very big, very magical. There's floating buildings. Xoasin, you're very clearly, this is stuff that you could stay for weeks and months and study and learn something new every day.
That's awesome.
Years, maybe?
Oh, absolutely. You could join the college and raise through the ranks and be the worst, shittiest student of all.
I'm the worst, shittiest.
Always.
I'd be like the Van Wilder of the mage colleges.
Van Even Wilder.
God, Van Wilder.
I've been here 10 years.
So you're just Bert Kreischer?
No, oh, fuck. Ryan Reynolds very early.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds.
No, I know. That movie is based on Bert Kreischer's life.
Shut up.
Can I just, as an aside, I just got Space Desk, where you can make a tablet a monitor.
Okay.
And I just popped out my character sheet to my bigger new tablet. And it's very nice because now I can just scroll.
That's super handy.
And click.
Is its battery not going to explode?
No, this one is.
That's super handy.
It's really handy.
Cool.
You just.
I'll give Brandon a super handy.
Oh, super.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It means my wrist will have a little cape on it.
Yeah.
You level up twice.
Give him a wicked wristy.
You want inspiration?
No, I'll inspire you, all right.
Okay, so the map, from what you guys can see, you're behind the college. There's a couple different ways you can go. You can go around and follow the wall here and get straight to where you're going right here. You can take the long way around and go through the side of the college and hit the road and then go through the alchemy shop. Or alchemist cabin.
Yes.
So basically there's a straight shot there, or there's a meandering shot there.
We'll meander.
Yeah, I'm down for some meandering.
I'm gonna take them on a little bit of a tour, just kind of through here, just to.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so all of these buildings here, the blue buildings right on the cliff, those are the dormitories. The red towers here with the green things, those are for the upper mages' dormitories.
Penance?
Huh?
Penance.
Penance?
That's what those flags are called. Penance.
Pronounced penis. Gotcha. The rest of these are just college buildings. You're pointing out there's this. That's where the here's the stuff that happens.
Here's the stuff that happens. And things happen over here, and sometimes other things, if you catch my meaning.
Ooh. No, you point out wards isn't the right word for it, but this is the department. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. This is the necromancy department here, is where the transmutation stuff happens, the evocation. You do know from last time where Skeel disappeared.
Uh-huh.
He is at the conjuration area, is what the professor said.
Which is right where you're at. We'll head over.
It's right here.
We'll head over to the conjuration place. We'll stop in and see Skeel and see how Spidey's doing. Assuming it hasn't exploded.
Okay.
The Skeel to pay the bill.
All right. So I wish I had better descriptions to like talk about the college grounds, because this is, from everything I'm describing, you should be picturing very grand. You know, very grand and very old. This is a mixture of human architecture, but a lot of elven architecture is in there as well. And even dwarven. It's very mixed, and from building to building can be totally different architecture. It's a very mixed bag of what you're seeing. It's amazing.
In some of the architecture you're seeing bright colors, but the architecture itself is relatively simple. Some of them having spires, some of them having arches. Those are generally human architecture. Then you're seeing some different buildings that have more sweeping lines. They feel more natural. There's a lot of greens, but spots of color running through, a lot of stained glass. Those will be the elven architectures. And then you see the hardy, full stone... I
think like megalithic blocks.
Yeah, megalithic blocks. They're more simple in structure than the human, but still like just imposing with the creation of them. There's a lot of steel banding that's running through, spots of copper banding as well to kind of offset the colors and stuff. That would be like the dwarven architecture.
Yes. Perfection. Thank you, Remington.
You're welcome.
So, Ailas, how long have you been here?
Let's see here. I have been hanging out at the college for about 12 years, on and off. I do quite a bit of traveling, but I also come here quite often to study in their library because I am a student of information. And while I have
Are you a student of the college?
I am not a student of the college, per se. Okay. I have all of the necessary accoutrement to prove that I'm a student of the college, but I'm not a student of the college.
Right.
All right, so you guys are having this discussion as you're walking up the steps to where the conjuration department is. And it's kind of evening, so the students that would be walking this main path, there's not as many as you would imagine there should be for a college as busy as this and as famous as this. So it's kind of winding down, but classes are still going on. We'll say it's like 6:30 in the afternoon right now, so sun will be going down in like an hour maybe. A little longer than that, but regardless. So you head up the marble steps into the evocation department, or conjuration department, I'm sorry. And, wait. Fuck. It is conjuration, right? I keep saying conjuration, I'm just making sure. Evocation is... I can't remember who the evocation professor is now. But regardless, I'll figure that out. So the conjuration department is where you're going. And you walk up the steps, and there is just chaos. Things are on fire. Things are icing down. There's mages running around. You see that as you walk into like a big main room with nice furniture, the couches, half of the couches are flaming. And mages are like casting ice spells to put them out. And some people are just running around, and you see like a couple of the mages with their cloaks on fire, and they're stop, dropping, and rolling. And then in the middle of it all, you see basically a rabbit, a bigger rabbit. So we're going to say it's about this big, if you can see this on my map, or on my camera. So we'll say he's about 2 feet tall, 1.5 feet to 2 feet tall. A little rabbit standing in the middle of all of this, and it's waving its hands, and it's yelling. And it's saying, "Faster! Faster! Put out the flames!"
Or do I see a source? Like, do we see what has caused this?
There's like imagine
dragons.
Xoasin, do you have
not
Create Water active on your spell list?
I don't have it active, no.
Any ice spells?
No, I have mending. That's about it. So it doesn't put out
No, it
water,
doesn't.
but it can fix what is maybe already burnt if it's out.
Do you have the earth
I
moving
can start
spell?
more fires. I have animate objects if I need to animate them to get out of the way of a fire. I can animate the books if they're on fire and have them fly away to somewhere safe. But no water spells at this point.
It looks like
Ray of Frost. Actually, yeah, I have Ray of Frost as a cantrip right now. Ooh.
there's like a small mote of fire that's just going almost lazily and touching things made of cloth. And as it touches them, they catch fire, and then it kind of bounces to the same thing.
Well, I'll use my Ray of Frost, hopefully not to damage, but to put out something close by that's on fire.
You say there's a mote of fire?
Yes, that is like causing this.
I'm
Like
gonna
a little
do...
animated moat, like a little flame head guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna do a perception to see if it's like a fire elemental or something.
Burn, baby, burn.
Yeah, while he's doing that, I am gonna ice something down with my cantrip.
Ice,
Okay.
baby.
Are you doing anything vampire?
I'm vampiring around.
Okay, so you're just singing
Just
Ice
kinda
Ice
chilling.
Baby.
So you're staying
Just
clear
kinda-
of the flames, because flames would hurt a undead vampire.
Yeah.
Just kind of chilling.
All right, so you got a 16 on your perception. And what were you trying to perceive, Ailas?
See if it was a fire elemental,
An elemental. It does not seem to be moving.
like an
It
elemental.
doesn't seem to be moving intelligently.
Okay. I'm gonna pop into our group bag. I'm gonna walk up to Buckenwald and open up the bag of holding. Take a brief look in and think of elemental, and reach my hand in, and then pull out the scroll of conjure elemental.
Okay.
Yeah, don't pull out the wind elemental that we have stored in there.
While he does that, I rolled my 3d8 for Ray of Frost, and I got a 14. If you want to like say higher damage is more effective, lower damage is less effective, it was a 3d8.
Yeah. This is a scroll. Okay.
But I
what are
don't
you
want
doing
to.
with the,
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Oh, that's cool. Can a bard use a spell scroll bears the words of a single spell written in a
I
mystic
think
cipher?
anybody can.
If the spell is
So-
on your class list, you can read the scroll and cast its spell without providing any material components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Casting the spell by reading the scroll requires the spell's normal casting time. Once the spell is cast, the words on the scroll fade. It crumbles to dust. If this cast
Okay, so this is a house rule for anybody watching or anybody who cares.
Okay.
We've done this house rule for a while. I
Yeah.
think, although it's never really come up, anybody can use a scroll.
Yeah.
I like that better. I think it's more dramatic. If the barbarian can be, assuming the barbarian can read, you have to be able to read scroll. But the fighter being able to be like, oh shit, fireball.
Yeah.
I think that's
One
cool.
time,
I think it adds.
I think it's cool too.
Adds for more drama.
There is a variation I'm looking at right now. It says the general rule is that anyone who can read the language of the scroll can read the scroll and attempt to activate it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's just a variation from the D&D Beyond forums.
Yeah,
and
because they
descriptions.
took out the whole. I think they took out the rogue being able to fake levels to read scrolls that
Oh,
3.5
right.
and 3.0 had.
Mhm.
But anyway, yeah. So what do you want to do with the scroll, Remington?
I'm gonna
Ailas?
cast water elemental and use the spell. Scroll.
Okay. All right. So you finish reading the scroll, and students are still running around. Xoasin, you've put out a good chunk of the fire, though, so things are starting to turn in the students' favor, as you finish casting the spell, Ailas, and you finish reading the scroll, and then the scroll turns to water as you finish the spell, and just like psh, onto the ground, and then rises up into a water elemental, and it looks at you with big elementally eyes and goes, "Where me go?"
All right.
Around the room. What kind
yeah.
of, are we in like a reception area with couches and books or
Yes,
or
this is
tables?
like a big commons area.
Okay.
Looks like it's probably used for like impromptu classes and stuff.
All right, so
Okay.
I say to the water elemental, "My dear boy, could you please go around and find any fires that are not being otherwise controlled or are not in contained sconces or candles, lanterns, that sort of thing. Please go around and gently put them out
Gently.
within this area."
It gives you a salute and starts to do exactly that.
Okay.
Very gently putting out fires, using its finger to like tss, like that.
Okay.
And
awesome.
between the students and the water elemental and Xoasin using his cantrips, the fires are all put out.
Now we do see the the conjuration professor.
Yes, he's in the middle and he's yelling faster, faster.
Is that
Right.
that rabbit?
Yes.
The rabbit.
what
the
is his
forest
name?
kin guy?
His name, let me pull it up here again because I
Dingus.
Dingus McDingerton.
Dingleflop.
Professor Thistlewhisker.
All right. Professor Thistlewhisker?
Thistlewhisker.
Professor Thistlewhisker.
Whisker.
What has happened here? I say as I run up to him.
Elemental conjuration class, my boy.
Ah. I was worried that perhaps Spidey had
Exploded?
the mechanical spider had exploded.
Oh no, your friend is very safe.
Ah, good. Where might we find him?
He's back in one of the classrooms right now.
Very good. I call to the water elemental.
Burble, burble.
Elemental, please, if the professor here, and I point to the professor, says to cease putting out the flames, please do so.
Burble. Professor Thistlewhisker says, with your permission, I'll just take control of the elemental myself.
Of course.
He waves his hand very casually for what you expect to be a powerful spell to wrench command of an elemental from one person to another. But with a casual wave of his paw, he does exactly that, and you feel the connection with the water elemental sever.
I'm also willing to, so
Yeah. Okay, so you go back, I assume you said to check on Skeel and Spidey.
That's where we're headed.
All right, they are in a. See, I'm picturing. I wish that our viewers had gone to WVP, so then I could just say it looks like the media room at WVP. But you walk in, and it's like there's a stage, and you go down a set of stairs, kind of at an angle to the stage.
an amphitheater.
And, yes, but a very small, like personal size amphitheater. This isn't a huge building that you're in right now. And Spidey is on the stage with Skeel, and they seem to be okay.
Okay.
Is Spidey like active, or is he like on a table all splayed out, or?
So it looks like they've got like blankets and a pillow set up, maybe a straw mattress, as if this is where they're staying. Spidey is in a pile of blankets right now, and he's kind of like on his back with his legs up like a dead spider would be, except they're not curled. The legs are like out. Almost like imagine tickling a spider. That's what its legs are like, except they're not wiggling.
Yeah. I'll approach the stage then and walk up to Skeel.
And I'll
Okay.
kind of stay at the doorway and just kind of keep an eye.
Okay.
Let them reconnect.
Skeel waves
Bonjour.
I do.
Salute.
Did we decide that
Bonjour.
Skeel could just talk since you were playing Skeel? I think we decided that he just spoke common at one point.
Yeah, I thought he spoke common.
Because for a while he didn't, and then when Remington took control, he made him talk like this all of a sudden.
Sure.
All right.
It's your game, man.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying that he didn't speak it before.
Well, what it really was is he knew how to speak in striking viper hand motions.
Yes.
And then just to simplify that, we just said he could speak.
Oh, okay. All right, so he runs up to you, Xoasin, and he gives you like a little proper hug on the leg. Like he hops off the stage before you've even made it up to the stage.
Okay.
Oh my!
Oh, Xoasin, it's so good to see you again.
Bonjour,
Hello.
my little friend.
You've
How
been
is,
gone a few days.
How is Spidey?
Oh, Spidey, as you call it, is quite good. Once he cooled down, I've got him in a pile of cooled blankets right now. Much better. It was touch and go for a while, and I was afraid he was going to explode.
But he has warmed up or cooled down, as it were.
Warmed up.
Okay.
See, whenever the things inside of him get too cold, his body warms up to a hyper degree. So he has to be kept at a certain temperature. Typically, he stays in the desert. It's all very complicated, but regardless to say, he is safe at this point.
Okay. Was anything damaged?
No, fortunately we got here in time. He's doing well.
Okay. Do you need a heat source in here?
No, he'll be fine. The Conjuration, Professor Thistlewhisker and his brothers and sisters have been taking very good care of us. Professor Thistlewhisker especially has taken quite an interest.
We were hoping you would be able to join us shortly. We're going to go stay in an inn, or I'm sorry, a cabin close by that belongs to one of the professors for the evening. After that, we're going to decide on our plans, possibly for travel, depending.
Well, I would like to stay here another night or two with Spidey, but certainly if you're going to be here for a few days, I would love to join you and see where we go next.
All right. Well, we'll check back in with you.
Yes, I'll be here, so if you need me at any point, I will be here.
Okay. Do you need us to grab you anything while we're out in the city?
Anything besides the rations that these rabbits give me. It's all rabbit food.
Yeah. I hear you. All right. Yeah, we'll find you
Meat.
something
Maybe a
greasy
steak.
and nasty.
Hamburger.
Yeah. A bison burger or something.
I'll bring you some blood.
Yeah.
So edgy. The vampire, so edgy. I'll bring you some blood made of nightmares.
He's like, ugh,
Yeah.
hair flip.
I'll just like it's like Tobey Maguire, just.
Yeah, hell yeah. Love it.
Because tonight
Okay,
will be
well,
the night
I'll,
that I will bring you steak.
I'll rejoin the group at the door and relay the information that Spidey's good. He says that, Skeel says that Spidey's not damaged. He wants some better food, and he'll be ready to go in a couple days. Well, are you gents ready to go to the cabin, or is there somewhere else you wanted to stop by on the way?
Brandon.
Yes.
If everything is okay, we can certainly continue with my tour.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck that. JK. What was the shit that Ptyrl and I had to do for the Fae lady?
Okay, so Ptyrl and Buckenwald took a level in Warlock, some of them 2 levels in Warlock at this point, and gave their patronage to Queen Hazel of the Sealy Court, so they have the Archfey patron. So she tasked you guys with going to Steelin, which is another city, and figuring out what's going on with the Slod and the Doris Temple.
And that's another city on the continent that we are currently on.
Yes, I can show you where it is on the map
Okay.
here real quick. As soon as I can.
Can you mark it on my map?
Can you mark it on my map? There's a fucking 1,000 of these things.
That's awesome.
How far away is stealing from Helen's? Like in terms of days or
I'll show
time.
you.
Thanks, Brandon.
Please don't ever do that again.
Man, I found my set of metal dice again.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
Mumfrey left the chat.
Yeah.
And Mama Fox left the chat.
Mama.
It's alright.
Maybe it's because you keep coming into the fucking microphone, Bucky.
Yeah, for real, stop
Bucky
it.
the blacksmith is still in the chat.
Oh, Bucky.
That's me.
Oh, thanks, friend.
Yep.
And I've subscribed for 26 months.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so there's the map.
Okay.
I couldn't figure out how to...
Hollygoggle.
Hollygoggle.
Yeah, you're very.
I wanna go
you're
to
very
Hollygoggle.
Close to Hollygoggle.
Wait, I want
Okay.
to see this.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
grab some coffee real quick. It's brewed, so I'll be like a minute and a half. Okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
And we're in Oakenbridge? No.
We're in Helen's.
We're in Helen's.
We're in Helen.
Dumbass.
Let me look at Helen.
Oakenbridge. Get it? Because it's the bridge to Oakenray.
Okay. Wait, I need to look. Oh wait, I don't see Helen's. Is it to the right?
It's
or-
in the dead center.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Look with my eyes. Gotta look with
In
my eyes.
literally the fucking middle. You
Okay,
individual.
cool.
So Steelan is
Cool.
to the northeast.
Yeah.
If you need to dismiss it, if you scroll up your mouse up to
Yeah.
the top, there's a dismiss media button.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh no.
I can bring it back if I want to.
You could.
Oh, it's gone. It's gone.
You broke it.
It's good. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this is just a different way to share it.
I like that. So, Ailas, what are your current goals? Because our goal still remains Tegan, first and foremost, with everything falling secondary. Is there anything more important than that to you in this town at the moment?
Not that
Or
I'm
that we need to do before we pursue that goal?
not that I'm aware of.
Have you gotten any word of Tegan's situation?
I'll have to wait for the dungeon master to come back and tell me.
Right.
I probably need to check with one of my sources.
Yeah, do you have a spy in the area?
Well,
or-
actually, Professor Allen, Professor Featherwhistle told us that he was
okay.
That he
and
was
alive.
okay. Yes.
I know it's been a relatively short time, but do you know if they're going to give him the ability to send communique of any sort?
Not that I'm aware of. Generally, perceived traders don't get the ability to have open conversation with other people.
Well, so his crime is exactly what?
From what I understand, they were charging, I think, the entirety of the Vipers with some sort of treasonous thing, but Tegan took
Gotta catch us first.
Tegan took the brunt of it
Yeah.
and said that since he was the commanding officer, he would take it. But I'm not 100% sure on that.
Huh.
Where is Brandon? Dun, 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 dun.
Using the bathroom would be my guess.
Dun,
Or getting
dun,
a coffee.
Dun, dun, dun.
Boop, boop, boop.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I would really look like an actual Bucky. Like what
Brandon
you
turned
got.
into a cat.
Oh no.
He's looking at himself.
Oh no, I gotta see this.
That fucked off.
Yeah, we got two P1Ss, which are just like the X1, except they can't print carbon fiber nylon, which the X1 can. But they can print all the other stuff. I can actually upgrade the P1S to have that ability, and I think I'm gonna do it.
Be cool. Yeah, we've been getting use out of ours at work. One guy is in his spare time in between jobs. He's been printing. I don't know if you've heard of the Gridfinity system. It's like an organizer system. It has like a grid, and you print custom holders for things for like a toolbox with a grid under it, so you can magnetically put it in there.
That's awesome.
He's been working on something like that, so we can all have our own custom toolbox set up in the organization.
Gridfinity.
There's a Fusion plugin for it.
That's cool. I'll have to check it out. Oh, I see it. I'm looking at it right now. That's cool. Parametric.
Yeah.
That's neat. I might have to print one of those for my tool sets here. That's real cool. Yep. So what city are they holding him in again? I forget.
It's the prison city of.
Hey, sorry guys, one more minute. My cat just knocked her fucking food out of my hand, so I had to feed her.
Nice.
I don't remember exactly what it is.
Hey DM, I think I found a way to insta-kill anyone in...
Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Burn, baby, burn. Ugh.
Zutalor. Oof.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys.
You're fine, man. No worries.
I don't know if you saw that or not.
No.
Oh, that's right, the camera's super zoomed in. I was carrying the cat's food because it was time to feed her, so I was like, shit, I'll just heat up the fish real quick. It takes like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever. So I had the plate and I was walking over and she got excited and jumped onto the table and knocked the food out of my hand. Like the whole plate with fish and chicken, and it fell like on the floor and underneath the couch and on the couch and stuff. So I'm gonna have to clean up a lot of gross fish off the couch later. Or
she'll do most of the cleaning up on it.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Let's go find the fish and eat it like a gross.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So what are we doing? Did you guys? You're just heading to the cabin, right? Was there anything else you wanted to do between your tour and the cabin?
I know. What the fuck?
So, my question was about how far Steelin is from Helen's. Like, in terms of how many days would it take us to get there?
Oh, on the road, like 2 days.
Okay. And then, if you had to guess, if we were to just hammer through whatever the fuck Ptyrl and I have to do, how long do you think that would take in terms of in-game time? This is out of game for my own role-playing purposes.
Like, how long would it take?
Like, say we get there in 2 days.
Mhm.
How long in-game do you think it would take us to fuck with what Ptyrl and I have to do there?
It's a pretty tall order. She wants you to figure out the slotty connection to the Doris Temple.
Okay.
So that would probably take somehow infiltrating the upper echelons of the Doris Temple to figure out what's going on. So, to answer your question as simply as I can, easily a couple of weeks.
Okay.
But you are a vampire, so you might be able to seduce a little bit,
Okay.
which would get you a little further.
Hey, Ailas.
Yes?
My newfound friend in this odd land that I've never been to.
Yes?
How much do you know about the social structure in the city of Steelin?
Well, that's an excellent question. Hold on. Let me roll a knowledge check.
Perfect.
What should I do? History?
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
A reasonable amount.
An easy 21. Steelin is the capital of Iranid. So as far as like they use, okay, so here's what you can tell him. Iranid used to have a god that they would follow, and he operated out of a city that fell to the ground one day when the god disappeared. When that happened, that city became known as Rook, which if you look at the map, if it's still up, is in the southwestern corner, you should see, kind of surrounded by...
Yes.
Yes, that's Rook.
Past Hollygoggle.
Yes, past Hollygoggle. After
fuck
that,
is And there's Terrancock.
Tiranock. After that, Steelin became the capital of Iranid after Helens turned it down because the mages didn't care enough to rule. They just wanted their knowledge and to go forth.
Okay.
So as far as like how it operates, this is a council that decides things. So there's not one central ruler. It's like a council.
What do you know about the Doris Temple there, Senor Ailas man?
The Doris Temple. So this will just go through you, Ailas,
Yeah.
and then you don't need to roll for this exactly. You got a decent roll.
Okay.
21's pretty good. The Doris Temple has been around for. How old are you, Ailas?
Oh,
Are you full elf or half elf? You're full elf, right?
yeah, I'm full on.
He's full elf it.
That's pretty good, actually. I'll give it to you.
Okay, thanks.
I'll
When
give it to you.
where? When and where?
I'll give it to you.
I am 204 years old.
Holy
4
shit!
years old.
I'm half your age,
Hey.
I think. How old is Buckenfuck?
Alright, let me check my book here.
Buckenfuck is 96 years old.
Fucking
I'm an-
fuck. Love it.
That's what they called me in college. That's what the ladies called me.
3650. Okay, so the Doris emissaries, the Doris Temple started before you were born, way before you were born, Ailas. From what you know, the first Doris emissaries appeared in 2165. So about 150, or about 1,000, no, 1,195 years ago.
Okay, so the question is how long has the Sladi been controlling Dorism? Like, did Dorism start off as... Because I doubt that Sladi lived that long. And to
and
have
the Sladi are known to be chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we would know that.
Oh, we might not, but
We might.
I might be able to infer from the knowledge that we have.
Yeah.
So, you know, because they've been taking over things, and they're certainly well nested. But I think in 1,000 years' time, somebody would have made a fucking move by now. Like, in 1,000 years, you could be so entrenched in every government that you would just control the world at that point.
You wouldn't still be fighting for control, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
The guilty dog barks loudest, as they say in Mother France.
It's a good point.
Whatever that means.
I am, by the way,
The old crow sings, so sings his fledglings. Oh.
Get your butthole out of my face.
No.
That's a cat's way of telling you that it loves it.
I don't need to butthole.
It wants to smell. She wants you to smell her butthole.
Sachet up in my butthole.
Set butthole to no.
Gonna shove herbs in a butthole? What?
The
What
college, the Bardic college that I am, by the way, is College of Glamour. It's from Xanathar's Guide. It's the home of bards who mastered their craft in the vibrant realm of the Feywild, or under the tutelage of someone who dwells there. Tutored by satyrs, Eladrin, and other Fey, these bards learn to use their magic to delight and captivate others. The bards of this college are regarded with a mixture of awe and fear. Their performances are the stuff of legends. These bards are so eloquent that a speech or a song that one performs can cause captors to release the bard unharmed and can lull a furious dragon into complacency. The same magic that allows them to quell beasts can also bend minds. Villainous bards of this college can leech off of a community for weeks, misusing their magic to turn their hosts into thralls. Heroic bards of this college instead use this power to gladden the downtrodden and undermine oppressors.
Okay.
Just as a little history.
Okay, I love you, Cap, but you gotta go.
I love you.
You know they make a little chain that you can put around her tail, and it drops to the base of her tail, and it has a little jewel that goes over her butthole.
Finally. I'm sick of looking at it. Oh, you're just back.
Welcome,
Okay.
Kitty.
Alright.
Kitty is back.
So yes, what you guys know about Dorism. Here's like a quick rundown of what you know that you've come across. Whenever you guys...
Borism, more like borism, am I right?
Hey!
Oh, man. I was going to give you guys a rundown, like somebody
No,
describing
do it.
Catholicism to
I
you.
do it. I was just making fun of Dorists.
I know.
Those stupid Dorists.
So whenever you guys first teleported back to Racine, or to
Yep.
Racine the first time, you guys were in an old elven temple.
Yep.
In the
I
elven
remember.
temple, you saw a...
Ghost.
Well, yeah, you saw a ghost, but you
Yep.
also saw two statues, if you guys remember. Big
Yep.
statues. One of them was handing a key to the other one. The one that was handing the key was dressed in Dorist robes, except you couldn't see their face, so their hood was
They're
over their
wearing a
face.
gimp mask, yeah.
They were wearing a gimp mask, and they were handing a key with a rose at the head of it
Mm-hmm.
to an elven figure.
Wearing
so
a
that
ball
was a
gag.
that was a very old statue. So you guys know that
Yeah.
at least it has been that long, thousands of years, that the statue was probably a little spooky.
And for what I know of Doris, they're like, it's like a what would you call it? Like a cult norm that they have to like practice BDSM behind the scenes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the only thing that Xoasin has ever picked up on.
Yeah. Which is not true,
Okay.
but he loves it.
Yeah. No, I mean, look at the statues, for instance. I mean, it's written in stone.
So that doesn't necessarily mean
That they like it. They just have to. Yeah, I know. what you
that
mean.
they are that they've already been infiltrated by the Slod.
Correct.
Yeah, and that's the thing that the Slod left behind was this love for BDSM.
Yeah.
And actively cultivate. Yeah.
Damn.
It's like it gives you like that off-putting feeling in your stomach, like something's not right here. Like,
anyway, so that was from 1,000 years ago or so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long, from our experience, how long are we aware that the Slot have been fucking with shit in Pyrrha?
since we started investigating.
Yeah, since you guys started investigating way back in one of the streets of one of the cities, I can't remember. I think it was Ellisbury.
Yeah,
it was
where
Ellisbury.
You came across a priest who was actually a Slot in disguise.
It was even before that, because before that is when Bucky got impregnated.
Yep.
Oh yeah, you guys. I
hadn't
used
even
Slot right off the bat.
Yep.
Against you guys.
So
Well, we didn't
it's
know
been
they were
since before we
infiltrating,
were
Yes, man.
1 week since I fucked it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck to be.
So it's been they've
been-
been working since before we started. Shut up, Brandon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Since we
Yeah.
started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's only been like...
And okay,
Half
the
a year.
thing for the Fae that Ptyrl and I have to do. Did she
And
say
stealing.
take care of it, or
She
find
said-
out what's going on with it? Because those are two different things.
Find out what's going on with it. There was no
Okay.
take care of it.
So we just got to go investigate a little bit, talk to some people, figure some shit out. Xoasin's French as fuck and can help us.
Wheelie.
Maybe, and Ailas has connections
I do.
that we don't. So maybe
In almost
if-
every major city.
if we were to get there as quickly as possible, fast track just figuring out the baseline information that we need, we could take a quicker amount of time doing it, because we need to do this while we're here, because there's no telling when we'd be able to come back. I understand Tegan is a priority, but also from everything we've been told, Tegan is fine as of right now.
I mean,
Well, as fine as you can be.
we have been gone for a few weeks in the astral realm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick question.
See, that one I didn't know.
Yeah, you weren't here, I don't think. When
Here's my thing. I'm not familiar exactly with what you're supposed to find out. You're just supposed to see how far the Slotty have entrenched themselves in stealing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, there's two ways I see that we could go about doing that. We could either go in, use kind of like, oh, we're new kids on the block, blah, blah, blah. We're checking out this new place. But while we're doing that, subtly try to see everything. Or we just walk up to the fucking Doris Temple and be like, okay, Slod, we know you're here. Where the fuck are you? And then just, take what comes our way
I do
that
have
way.
this owl mask that allows me true sight, which will probably show any Slod who are in disguise.
That's helpful.
I like
Here's
the
my
way
question.
you think, Elfman.
How far is stealing again?
It's
Like-
about a 2-day ride.
Yeah.
And then, Ailas, would there happen to be any, Mages Guild representatives in Steelan that could possibly help us teleport? Or anyone who could help us teleport back to Pyrrha there?
Well,
Do you have a role? Go ahead, Rem. I'm sorry. I'll figure out what to roll on you.
I do not know. With Steelan being a major city, there is a chance that there is one of these world teleportation circles either available to the public, but more likely hidden, as it was in the old Elven temple that you guys discovered when you were first teleported there. Of course, the key is, since they're just like a Stargate, you have to have the address to where you're going.
Okay,
But we
so
do have
here's-
the address to Pyrrha, I believe.
Here's the thing. So it lists this. I have teleportation circle. I just gained it as a 5th level
True,
spell.
he also has it, yes.
A level ago. So it says, as I learn this spell, many major temples, guilds, and other important places have permanent circles inscribed somewhere within their confines. Each circle includes a unique sigil sequence, a string of magical runes, the address he was talking about. It says, when you first gain the ability to cast this spell, you can learn the sigil sequence for 2 destinations on the material plane.
And you chose, because we had this conversation once,
Right.
you chose Helen's and Pyrrha.
Hi, Dave.
Okay.
No
Or
Pyrrha.
Racine.
So we might be able to buy that information from someone who operates the sigil circle here, or who keeps it, or whatever building it's in. We might be able to, if it's in a clerical building, we might be able to talk to clerics. They might have the address and be willing to give it to us for stealing. Or the Mages College probably has a record of most large teleportation circles, which you could hit the library up and find that. My issue is if we can get this done in like
A week.
a couple days. No, I'm saying like 1 or 2 days.
It takes
'Cause
2
we-
days to get there, dude.
No. But that's what I'm saying. If we can teleport there,
Okay.
take 2 days.
Oh,
and then
okay.
teleport back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would be an acceptable detour in my mind.
Okay.
But like he said, it's been a couple weeks, so we don't know how Tegan is. Maybe we could try and contact a source and see if we can get an update. Although we did just receive a small update from the professor, as Ailas reminded us while the DM was gone. But that's where I'm at with it.
Okay, so you guys are leaning towards going to, I'm gonna go ahead and move you to the cabin at this point, because you guys have been talking.
we'll be discussing, walking around,
It took a second for it to load for me, so I don't know if it'll take a second to load for you guys.
It came up
I
pretty
see.
quick for me.
Okay.
There's Ethan.
I'm Ethan. Fart in my mouth.
What the fuck?
Ethan loves mouth farts. Here's
What the
front door.
fuck?
What?
I just see a grid.
Well, that's what you get for being you. Reload. Xoasin, what you see is a window. So this is a pretty big cabin. It's a wood cabin. It's out in the snow. It's got some grass and trees and whatnot around it. It's kind of nestled at the base of a like little plateau of snow and stuff. And Xoasin, you are currently peeking through windows, and what you see is
Yeah, boy.
you don't see anybody moving in there, but you see table with some food on it, or not food, table with some plates on it, and then like a desk with a candle that is lit.
Cool. I just hit reload, so I can't move or anything.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
go
I
ahead
remember.
and move up and unlock the door.
Okay. You
And
unlock
move
the
on in.
door. You move in.
Unlocking the door. Locking
So
the
what
door,
you see is a door to the north, and then open archway to further to the north, or further to the east, that extends into the cabin more.
It's not loading.
No.
Everything's breaking.
Everything's breaking. I'm gonna have to stop using Dungeon Alchemist for maps because I love Dungeon Alchemist. I love this fucking program. I think the maps it puts out, if you spend the time, look fantastic.
They're awesome.
But it is so slow to load in.
Why?
I don't know
Does it make
because
them
it's
too big?
yeah, it's a WebM file because you've got the lighting, so it's a video instead of just a static image because it's showing the
Yeah,
torches and shit.
But the WebM is a highly compressed video file that's supposed to be much better for loading in.
Well, like
Okay, mine's
this,
finally loaded in.
this map right here is 35 megs, which
Mhm.
isn't big,
No,
but
it's not
it's
huge.
just the VTT seems to stumble on maps this size.
Right.
But
just
it wasn't always like this.
Oh wait, my mistake. It's still
maybe
loading.
maybe it's because you're doing the walls and stuff too.
I didn't do the walls. The program does the walls.
That's what I'm saying. Because I think you can have it not do the walls too. But having it load in all of that information, it might be an imperfect code that causes a bunch of anomalies that just make it more rough for it to actually load it in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is everybody in, or are people still stuck loading right now?
I'm loading, but it's cool. You can go ahead. I'm fine. I'll just tell you to move me if need be.
Okay. Do you want me to move you into the cabin?
The map
please.
loaded,
Oh, wait.
but
I'm in.
it's...
Whoop, whoop. I'm in, boy. My internet
Hey,
rocks.
This is what I'm seeing. I'm putting it in the Discord.
I don't see a door.
Oh, that's
I'm
weird.
getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just seeing the JSON file. You're not seeing the video file. Is what's
Who
happening?
the fuck is Jason?
Jason.
Derulo?
No, the JSON file is what it's called.
Jason
Jason.
Derulo!
Need to have a beast, and it can't talk, but the only thing it can say is Jason, like that.
I
Like
love
it's
that
yelling
video
Jason.
so much. Or the Sean video. The Sean one's good too. Sean.
Yeah,
Called in the sheet?
Sean. Reload, Buck. Is that after you reload?
maybe that's where I
Yes.
got it from. What is this video again? I thought there was something similar to that, but I couldn't remember where it came from.
It's from Heavy Rain. Jason.
Uh,
At least the yelling Jason is. Jason.
Derulo.
Alright, Grizzlewort cabin, configure, background image is fine. Everybody's good except you, Bucky, so you
Yeah,
can just
unless you want to
leave-
put it into the foreground just to see.
How about this? I'll just watch from the fucking stream.
Okay.
Just
Yeah,
eat a butt.
could
Get
move
it.
me in there, please, because
Yeah, put me in, coach. I'm ready to play.
Yeah, you guys are in the
It's-
cabin.
I don't see where Ethan went.
He's on top of you.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Guys, come on. Okay, yeah, so you are in a cabin. It's a nice cabin, wood floors. You kind of explore around. There's a bedroom, stone floors with 2 bunk beds. So you guys are bunking up. As I look at this map, this cabin's really fucking big. Like, this is a
Yeah.
bigger cabin than what I would imagine it would be. And there's a lot of empty space. So it looks like maybe this was maybe used to, like, entertain people. Chairs, tables and stuff brought in for large groups of people. There's a fireplace. Ailas, you see up to the north a door.
Ah, this must be the locked one that we were talking about.
It appears locked.
It's a little
not
sign on
supposed
it
to go
says
in
"Do
there.
not enter."
Yes, with a frowny face.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, you guys can, you guys have already taken your long rest, but this is where you would take your long rest.
All right. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and go into here and kind of clean up this table a bit, and
Okay.
put things away. We can use the little breakfast nook over here to eat, but I'm gonna go ahead and start like pulling out notes and stuff and kind of laying it out on the table, and just so we can kind of figure out what we're doing.
Okay.
sounds good.
I will move you guys all into the room.
Yes, please, because I'm like, it's showing me a version of the map, but it's showing me the one where we're all outside still. So I just can't use the map right now. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay.
Okay.
I gotta pee.
I gotta pee. Full of. Alright, I guess I'll go pee too. I thought I had made this map separately as well, just in case. But it does not appear that I did. I'm sorry. Damn. I'm gonna have to stop using Dungeon Alchemist, and that's a bummer. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm
I
gonna
just
go
gotta pee
see
real quick.
if my bread is still hot. And if it's
Remington,
not, I'm gonna
entertain
have-
everybody.
All right.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby,
Is
my
that
heart's
a,
on fire. If you refuse me, honey, you lose me and you'll be left alone. So, baby, come on and tell me I'm your own.
There we go. It finally loaded us all inside. But man, it's slow.
I pulled it up. I put everybody back in the divination and then pulled us back into the Grizzlewort.
Thank you.
So hopefully that'll help a bit. I also hit preload map, which is something Brandon doesn't do.
Hopefully.
So hello, chat. Hello, Dave.
Ooh.
Going to my mom's house. I mean, we could. My mom's pretty cool.
Yeah, his mom is pretty cool.
Yeah.
No lie. Pretty rad.
Thanks, man. Oh, hell. I'm tired. That's what I get for staying up so late and then taking a 5-hour nap.
Yeah, that'll do it to you. I got up super freaking early, man. Oh, crap.
So,
I didn't get to nap.
My garage doesn't have much in the way of lighting. So I bought some of those, like, cute little Edison-style LED bulbs that have the long...
Oh, yeah.
And I just started stapling it. Yeah, started stapling it along the rafters.
That's cool.
It's providing some pretty decent light now.
I dig that. DIY lighting, man. That's how you gotta do it.
I do
bread.
Nice.
Ooh, look at the bread.
Let me blow up Bucky so everybody can see his bread. Is that
yeah. Look at those air pockets.
Look at that. Look at the crumb.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice density. Is that
perfect. Make some Reubens.
What is it called? Is that sourdough?
Sourdough?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it's
you had
overnight no starter sourdough.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask, is if you had a starter.
It smells so fucking good.
Does it taste good? Taste it. Taste it, Bucky. Let us watch you taste it. I'm so jealous. Don't lick it like a fucking freak. Eat it.
What's Bucky tasting?
His sourdough bread. Is it so good?
Oh.
It's good. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's tasty.
So, we're going up to Columbus tomorrow and staying the night in a hotel and then going to the zoo the day after. But when we go up in the daytime tomorrow, we're stopping at, like, the biggest bookstore ever. It's got, like, 20 or 30 some rooms of books in the German village. So it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to check out the D&D and fantasy books. But what is up in Columbus that would be cool to check out? Because we're going to have one day up there to just check things out.
I'm not really familiar with Columbus that much, honestly.
Neither am I.
Ask me after the stream.
All right, cool. I don't want your sex shop recommendations, Bucky.
Well, the first one you go to is called Ball Gag Emporium.
It's real high end. It's a $2 cover.
Ball gags. Well,
funny thing, they don't have ball gags there.
Oddly enough, ball gags are outlawed in Columbus.
After that whole Stormy Daniels incident.
You can only have one for your horse.
Are you guys going to bed? What are you guys doing?
Yeah, we have to take that long rest.
Yeah, you guys got to take your long rest still.
Yeah. So we take our long rest, so we wake up first thing in the morning, and then we do the thing. We do the damn thing.
Oh, I'm gonna redo my spells now that we have a moment and we're talking here.
Okay.
I'm gonna lay out my spell book and start scribing in the appropriate spells for what we'll need. I assume you'll want me to take teleportation circle.
Are you doing it inside of Foundry or? Ethan.
Yeah, while everyone's there. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Are you doing it inside of Foundry or?
No, I'm doing it inside of D&D Beyond.
Okay, cool.
I'll
let me know when you're.
Foundry, like literally, that's why you couldn't hear me for a second, is because I opened my browser and it's tanking my system so hard.
The Foundry runs off of Chromium anyway.
Okay.
So, and if you are opening it in the browser too, or opening the browser, it also really fucks with it.
Oh my god, it is really slow.
But just let me know when you've done that, and
yeah, I will. But you probably want me to take. Oh, I already have.
Well, I can just update your character. That's what I want to do after you do.
Yeah, gotcha.
I need to open up Twitch and
block
this bitch. You're a
I can't do shit.
You can't? Really? I thought I made you a fucking
I thought you did too.
Twitch. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion for your channel. You can get banned.
I can block them personally.
But it's promotion for our channel, Rim. Why would you block them?
It's all lies. It's all lies.
No, come
and
back,
hate.
please. Don't leave. We need more people.
I should have left this in.
Report.
I should have left this in a little bit longer to get a little bit better top crust.
Uh-huh.
But it's real fucking good.
I bet.
I'm a little bread boy.
That bottom crust is perfect.
So you guys were trying to figure out what's going on? You guys were making plans? Is that what you said,
Yeah,
Ailas? You're spreading out notes?
Yeah, I'm doing my spells for the day, and they're talking about their plans for the next couple of days.
We're talking about stuff. And as we're doing that, I'm like sharpening my sword hammer.
Okay. So you guys all wake up the next morning, and let's roll a d4 here. Don't be a 2. Okay, you're a 3. Good. Ailas, you had a very strange dream last night. Or a very strange vision, I guess, since you don't dream, you meditate. And it was the earth itself was talking to you, was speaking to you. Like the ground, not Simandor, but the ground itself was talking to you. And it was beckoning you through this door to the north, and it was come through this door.
To go through the door that we were told specifically not to go through?
Yes. And it was hands reaching out, like big muddy arms reaching out to you, not in like a threatening way, but in a like come here way, motioning you like
beckoning
a mother to a child. Yes.
A beckoning way.
And you had this strange vision and the smell of dirt.
I'm going to roll an insight on this dream.
Okay.
And now,
can I have advantage since it was my head?
What are you rolling insight on?
Just on the dream, like see if I can make sense of it, see if it's like if it's something that I should trust or if it's something I shouldn't.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
Oh, thanks, man. You're a generous DM.
Just because I want to give you story. I just want to give you all little bits of story.
You're a good Sheila Bruce and not at all stuck up.
Australia, 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 Australia.
We love you, eh? Crack too.
Now that I don't have
God
bread, time
damn.
for something completely different.
Wait.
You rolled for
I rolled for Xoasin.
Xoasin.
Oops. That was my
Whoops.
You can roll with Ailas, but not with advantage now, because you already rolled with advantage.
Hey. All
This
right.
is technically you rolling with advantage anyway. Your first roll was a 10.
Okay, I'll take that.
What do you get?
Come on, man.
All right, you want to take the 9 or you want to take the 10?
You want to use an inspiration?
Do I have an inspiration?
You have not used an inspiration yet. Everybody will start with an inspiration, so yes, you have one to use.
Okay.
You guys don't have them now, because you guys have done nothing to impress me. Wow, Ailas.
Damn, you suck.
Wow. All right. So, tell me what I do or don't get from this, or if you want to just give me story exposition, just say that I win.
Okay, well, no, that's what the roll's for. You don't
Well,
get story exposition. You get nothing, sir.
You get nothing.
It's some sort of like myconid or some shit. It's like a mushroom creature. You don't know whether to trust him. You don't know much about myconids, but it was a myconid thing. It's just myconid things.
Okay, it's just mushroom guys. All right, we
Yep.
wake up and I go, "Oh, fellows, I just had a terrible, interesting dream. Not so much terrible as more interesting. And I believe it came from the myconids. The mushroom people that we've encountered that take over the minds of things. What all do we know about the myconids, dear friends?
Do we
What
all
do we
need to
know?
something?
Okay, so you guys have been. I'll let you roll for what you know about myconids specifically, but what you guys know of myconids that you've encountered so far is whenever you were in the Hell Realm fighting the Lord of Leeches, there was a myconid that spoke to you in your head, and he introduced himself as Sovereign Ophio. And he said whenever you got to the college, come and find him. You could talk to his friend Grizzlewort because he communes with Grizzlewort. But he needed to speak to you. It was urgent. And then, in one of the memory shards, you saw Ibecutio, the king's advisor, the Sphinx, talking to Sovereign Ophio, and Sovereign Ophio agreeing to control the Queen of Orkinray's mind in exchange for a orchid with a spider in it. And the spider can control time.
So I imagine you guys relay that to me?
Yeah.
Okay.
D&D is weird.
It seems to me that he is not, this Orfeo fellow is not on our side per se.
You guys can roll a history. Xoasin, you can roll with advantage since you're a wizard.
11.
As I'm
And
getting ready to
11.
do that,
Natural 20!
I'm going to talk to Ailas.
Blood
A-
splatter.
Ailas, to be perfectly honest, I'm not even... Ooh, 19.
Wow.
To be perfectly honest, after the last couple of months, I'm not even sure what side we're supposed to be on right now. On paper, I know what side we're on, but morally... What's so funny?
So that's what you guys know. Ailas, you rolled a natural 20. Bucky, you rolled a 19. Xoasin, you didn't.
I rolled a 15.
Xoasin, you got a 15.
Yeah, girl.
You don't know a whole lot about the myconids except that they like love. Bucky, what you know about myconids is what you've interacted with them living in Delgorum and going into the mountains for like ores and stuff sometimes. You might run into like a little myconid spore dude occasionally walking by. They're always neutral. They don't attack or anything. They're harmless. Ailas, you know that the myconids are not to be fucked with so much because they can mind control you very easily with their spores. They are neutral. They're not going to attack you without reason if you don't give them a reason to. Like if you're not attacking them, they're probably not going to attack you. Physically, they're not super strong, but spore-wise, they can control you, and they reanimate undead too. Like they reanimate bodies with spores. So they
Like
have
the
a lot
Flood.
Yes, so they have a lot of undead zombie bodies working for them, where they like find corpses and then reanimate them with spores and stuff.
Okay.
Holy crap.
I'm not
My bad.
I'm not averse to speaking with Ophelia.
Ophio.
Ophio. Rufio!
I understood that reference.
I'm not opposed to speaking with Ophio. However, we need some kind of contraption to prevent us from being spored. I wonder if did Skeel say he was going to join us here at the cabin?
He said in a few days, yeah.
I'm not sure I want to spend a few days doing this.
But you guys could always try to talk to him and see if you could get him quicker. He might have to leave Spidey behind.
Does anyone have message?
I believe I do as a cantrip.
Really, as a cantrip?
Yeah, I believe so. Hold on. Hold on, let me type it out and see what it is. Message cantrip, yeah.
Okay, you just don't... Have you updated your shit yet?
I haven't updated it all the way. I mean, while I'm sitting here with my books open, maybe I could cast it. I could take off Mage Hand or Mold Earth if you want me to put message on instead. I'm going to keep Ray of Frost, but if you want me to take off Mold Earth or Mage Hand, I can put on message.
Well, that's fine. You can just cast it while you're...
Well, I've got all my books out.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, I'll cast message. I'm going to point my finger toward a creature within range and whisper a message. That's not the one we were trying to do.
Oh, no.
Never mind. But that's the cantrip that I have.
What's that fucking spell called?
Send?
Sending.
Sending? Sending. Yeah, I didn't think... I thought it was a higher level spell than cantrip.
Let me. I don't think I have it in my book. I don't have it in my spell book.
Sending. Is it called sending? It is. It's a 3rd level spell.
Yeah, I don't have it. Maybe I'll get it while we're here. If I can copy it down in the library or something.
Hmm.
There's a polite knock at the front door at this point as you guys are having your breakfasts and discussing things.
I walk
Tippity tap.
I walk to the front door.
Thank you.
I'm a Foley artist now.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I say in Eladrin Elvish, speak friend and enter.
Melon.
I understood that reference.
I'm back. Okay, sorry. I just froze again.
That's all right. Do they say anything back?
I didn't hear what you said. I froze.
I walk up to the door, and before I open it, I go in Eladrin Elvish, speak friend and enter.
In Eladrin Elvish?
Yeah.
It's
pretty much the same. It's just like a slightly different dialect.
Speak friend and enter.
Yeah.
It's like the Australian
Melon.
of Elvish. J's for always plays. All you
Brandon,
hear,
fuck off.
you hear a voice. It sounds like the voice of an old woman, and it is a lady saying, "Please, my family and I, our cabin, or not our cabin, our carriage has broken down, and we need help fixing the wheel."
I'm gonna put on my owl mask
Okay.
and then
You
open
fucking creep.
the door.
There's an old woman there who looks very frightened and confused. She's about 5'4".
I go, "Who goes there?" Putting on a different voice.
As you, perfect. As you are looking at her, though, she seems to morph and change because she is under a glamour spell. So as the owl mask starts to focus in on it, she starts to grow and change, and you see the outline of an old woman, but over top of that, you see a big burly minotaur.
I've updated all my spells, by the way. They're done.
A big burly minotaur.
I'm going to close my spell book and stand up and turn around and look at the old woman.
Well, all right, because you're currently in the other room. You
My bad.
You have everything updated though.
Yeah, I was just going to say I closed my spell book and put it in my pack and shoulder my pack.
I go, "One moment, please," and I close the door, and then I start walking up to Xoasin as he comes into the other room.
You hear the old woman, as you say, "One moment, please," and close the door. The old woman sounds like she's speaking to somebody that's not you, and she's speaking a language that you may or may not understand.
These are the worst thieves ever.
As soon
You
as
speak a language you don't. Okay.
hold on, as soon as I hear a language
Who goes there?
that I don't understand. Do I have... Oh, I thought I had it. I must have been looking at his. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and walk up to Xoasin and Avran, and softly I say, "There is an old woman at the door. However, she is not an old woman. I placed my owl mask on, and she seems to be some kind of a minotaur in disguise under a glamour spell. I know that you have fought the minotaur on the blood fields of Ishtar. So
they have found me.
So we must
Sacre bleu.
tread carefully, but I wanted to let you know so you didn't fly off the handle first."
What shall we do?
They are they are requesting our they're requesting that we help them with a wagon that has broken down.
This is a ploy.
Yes.
Why does this sound like a Skyrim quest?
Let's see here.
It's
This is a
Cicero.
trap.
Yes, it is.
Hello, I'm taking my mother.
I am going to motion to Buckenwald and Ptyrl. Ptyrl hasn't learned Striking Vipers fully yet, right?
Right.
Or had he? Okay.
I thought he had.
We'd have to ask him. I don't think so, though.
I'm going to motion to, because I have.
Right.
I'm going to motion to Buckenwald in Striking Vipers to eyes on windows, and if he can slip out undetected, to do so with Ptyrl. Have Ptyrl take a high point if there's nobody to detect them. Hopefully he can hide himself in the morning sun coming up.
Okay.
That'll give him advantage on any hide checks.
Do you want me to roll a stealth? I'm gonna relate all of that to Ptyrl as well.
In the meantime, Xoasin, how I'm going to place my hand on you and say, you have proven yourself to be an exemplary mage in the forces, or in the throes of learning how to be a thief, a rogue. And as I do, I give you a bardic inspiration.
Excellent.
Nice.
So
I'm
that
going to ready a spell and hold it.
so that gives you a 1d12, I think.
That I can use on what checks?
Hang on.
I am, because this could potentially be a fight, I've got just a generic snow map I just downloaded that I'm going to use instead of this one that hopefully you guys will be able to load into a little better.
Okay.
1d12 for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome.
Okay, cool. I'm going to, actually, I won't ready a spell. Instead, I'll just activate my displacement cloak with my command word.
Sheriff.
And, Shirok. Yeah, sheriff. I shot the sheriff.
What'd you do about the deputy, though?
I shot him too. Fuck him.
Oh, shit. And I
Smoked them
also
both.
shot the deputy.
I shot everyone I could see.
Alright, 1 second, guys.
Admitting to
I'm
a crime?
Yup.
almost ready.
Dry snitching.
This is going to be way easier. I promise. I promise it'll be easier.
And let's see here.
This is how a plumbus is made.
This is how you remind me of what I really am.
It's not like you say
Just say
sorry.
sorry. I was waiting on a different story.
I'm
This
like
time I'm
2 more lines from
mistaken.
killing myself.
Boy, and you a heart worth breaking, and I've been wrong, I've been deaf,
Okay,
down to the
okay,
bottom up.
Oh no, he's gone and unalived himself.
Uh-oh. Alright, let me draw that thong.
That dong, the dong, dong, dong.
It's gonna be right here. Doink.
If I had a fucking dollar for every time Bucky sang Nickelback on stream, I'd be a rich fucking man.
You'd have at least $1.
What did I do to deserve this?
If you were
I
rich,
don't know. I heard you couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. So.
Oh my god. Damn it.
Bam!
see if this works for you guys.
Yep, worked for me.
Doesn't even make sense.
That generic snowmap.mp3.
Does it work
Yep.
for you, Bucky?
Yes, I see. It looks like Jupiter.
I'm
Okay,
loading.
Alright.
I'm exploding.
So the square represents the cabin. The door is going to be
Right here.
let me do the walls.
So the sweat dropped down my balls. Oh,
Why does my
just
ping not
crawl.
work?
I blocked you from using your pen. Are you holding it?
Oh, is it
You
holding?
don't double click, you hold.
That's roundabout where the door is.
There, that should fix it.
This is a spoken thing, so we're gonna skip that. Which song is this?
I've been down, I've been wrong, god damn it.
The Age Tree.
Alright, can you guys see the whole map now? Or what
No,
can you guys
I'm
see?
loading. I had to try and reload because it wasn't showing anything but cabin 2 and divination cabin.
I had to reload.
Um,
I didn't.
I had to reload.
Brandon, before you
Yes.
move people over, right-click and preload scene and then move people over. Seems to be working a little bit better to do that.
Okay. Alright, so you guys, Xoasin, you said Shirok. What is everybody else doing?
I used a bonus action to cast. Oops.
You cast
I
Oopsies.
did it again.
Cast Bardic Inspiration on Xoasin.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I think I see it.
You should just see a big snowy map
Yep.
and you're inside of a rectangle.
Yep. Do you see my cursor on the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I'm there then. All right. Cool. Yep. And which square? Oh, the white square. Okay.
Yeah, that's the cabin.
Yep. I'm just
Yeah, I drew
gonna
walls around
chill. I'm just gonna chill while we're chilling and see how Ailas handles this, and I'll back him up if he needs backed up. But I'm gonna stay out of sight, but in the same room.
Okay.
So I'm
I
gonna
just
walk
won't be in-
back up to the door, and
Actually, I'll put myself against the wall. Like, say the door is right here. I'll put myself up against the wall where there's no window, if there's no window here. And
The door's
just put
right
my-
here.
Oh, okay. So, I would say I'll put myself. Which way does the door open in? Like,
It opens outwards.
okay. So which side of it opens outwards? This side?
Yeah.
Because I'll be on the side that it opens on, so that they can't look in diagonally and see me. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll just be back up against the wall, just hanging out,
Back up against the wall.
staff in hand.
I am also gonna pop back before Bucky heads outside through like one of the windows. I'm gonna
Okay.
pop up to
Walls.
him real quick and cast heroism on him.
Okay.
I feel more heroic now.
Hold on,
I feel fantastic.
I've got to move up to him.
And I've
This
never
is a
felt as good as I do
Touch
right
spell.
I feel like Zaza.
Is it a concentration? Oh, it is a concentration.
now.
Okay.
It is.
So I'm
Not
gonna
like you.
concentration on him.
Because my Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate 3 got a set of armor that allowed her to do heroism on herself, but she raged, and you can't concentrate when you're raging. So it was a waste.
Bummer.
Look at this photograph.
Look at this.
The only barbarian I have is the Karlak or whatever.
Karlak. Maybe it was Karlak. It was one of them. I couldn't use it, and I was bummed.
Spellcasting ability modifier at the... Okay, so you gain temporary hit points equal to my spellcasting modifier at the start of each of your turns. So currently you have an extra 5 hit points, temporary hit points, and then during your next turn it goes up to 10. I will be immortal! All right.
It's not like you.
Say sorry.
And then I'm going to go ahead and go down and open the door.
I was waiting.
You guys can go ahead and start moving out.
Hey, Ptyrl, come this way.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Ptyrl, man.
That's the voice we do for you, Bucky, when you're not here, so I figured...
Okay. It's me, Bucky.
I'm
Just make it.
No, I'm Patrick.
Peter.
Alright. Alright, it is the old woman when you open the door. Where are you guys going?
I'm bebopping out a window. I'm doing what Ailas told me to do.
So, he's...
Oh, there is a window there. You're right. Okay.
Yeah. So he's gonna take a look out the window, make sure there's nobody like surrounding it, and then he's going to pop out. Ptyrl is gonna fly up in the air,
Scout.
weaving through the trees as needed to kind of position himself higher above, so he can have a high ground look at what's going on.
Okay. Alright, so... Bucky, you are also sneaking out the window.
Mm-hmm.
Have Ptyrl roll a,
Stealth.
I'll roll roll
I got
stealth
it.
for Ptyrl. Should he gets
Should I
advantage.
roll a stealth?
Ptyrl does.
Yeah, because he's got the
Okay.
cloak of elven kind.
He got a not natural 29.
Okay. Should I
Okay.
roll?
Yeah, roll stealth, and Bucky, you get disadvantage.
Okay. Damn it.
Because you suck.
I got an 8.
I got a rock. Okay, you got an 8. Alright, I will keep that in mind. Ailas, what do? You open the door again?
Uh-huh.
There's a very old lady there. Same old woman. She has a
Don't you
bonnet.
have Lucky, Bucky? Don't you have Lucky?
Yeah.
Use Lucky, bitch.
I don't wanna.
Okay, don't use Lucky.
I'm kidding, I do.
All right.
Roll
I just wanted to be
another
contrary to
20
you,
with
just fuck you.
disadvantage.
It's all good.
I'll use lucky. Usability.
Just roll
I
it.
just know you and I have Lucky, I believe.
Yeah.
And then...
Just roll a d20 with disadvantage.
What if I say I open the window and then spider climb out? Would that be...
You have disadvantage because of your armor.
Okay, then.
Wait. Yeah, you should.
I got a rock.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
sir.
does.
It's just not on
I
there.
got worse!
Okay, you feel like you didn't sneak out the window very well.
No.
But you don't see anybody around, so it doesn't matter.
Can you put me
Put you outside the window. Doink.
Same material. On the other side!
Alright. Ailas, there's this old woman here. She says, please, our cart is broken down. I need your help. I need all of your help to fix the wheel.
Well, there's only just me in here, but I'm most certainly willing to come and help. Hoo-hoo.
Oh, good, Outman.
Hoo-hoo?
She looks a little bit, like, distrusting towards you now. Her face sort of sours for a second before she picks back up. And then she steps back and motions for you to follow.
I'm going to do an insight on that look.
I'm gonna be creeping up to the corner of the building here.
I mean, I already know what she is, but does she obviously know that there's more than just me here? It's kind of what I'm trying to pick up on. Okay.
Yeah, she does.
Okay.
She knows you're lying.
Okay. Can I roll... Okay, Can I roll a counter deception to see if I can assure her that I'm the only person here.
Yes,
that maybe
but
we're indisposed, or one of us is indisposed, your partner.
Yeah.
yeah, you can. You're
Okay.
still wearing the owl mask, so you're gonna. I guess you're using your words. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage because you're still wearing a big fucking owl mask.
Yes. Like
So-
at this point, she doesn't necessarily know who I am. I'm also disguising my voice, so they are expecting us to be here, but whether or not we actually are is what I'm trying to convey that is happening. Who? I see that you seem to not believe me, but I indeed am the only person here. I don't know who you might be looking for, but I am the only one who is available to you at the moment, and I go ahead and step out with a 30.
Does a 30 hit?
A 30 hits. She seems to relax a little bit, and you said you step out?
Yeah.
All right, you step out and you see her family gathered around this cart with a broken wheel.
Okay.
Except they're all minotaurs. You can see with the helmets that they are all minotaurs, and I'll put them here. There is 8 of them.
Maybe they're just trying to pass through. Wait,
They are disguised as humans.
as human. Here's my thing. Do I know, are Minotaurs always taken as hostile in these lands, or do they freely go about as a welcomed race in these lands?
I feel like if they're disguising themselves as humans, that's a no.
Well, it depends, because these either could be like agents of a nefarious overlord, or part of a crew, like a ne'er-do-wells criminal crew, or they could be like refugees trying to pass through from their land through a hostile land into another friendly land and just not have any nefarious purpose. What I'm wondering is, are Minotaurs welcome here if they're to show up without any disguise?
With this continent, you're not sure. In Racine, Pyrrha doesn't. Oh no, I think Pyrrha a little bit does touch Lydios, which is the kingdom of the Minotaurs. So in Racine, in Pyrrha, Minotaurs are not. They're not allowed, but they're looked down upon. Here, you're not sure. You're not sure whether these are just like lone travelers or what's up.
Okay.
This rectangle here represents the cart.
Okay.
The fart.
There's also a horse, Ailas, that you notice that is also glamored, and it is a different kind of creature. It's like a. Let me get a good picture of it for you.
Jesus, at this point, is the cart even a cart?
It's actually a massive slod.
Let me find a picture to send to you.
Bitch.
Let me find a picture. Yummy.
Looking for the night.
Minotaur use baby mammoths as their cart throwing draft animals.
It looks like this.
Maybe these are mini tartars.
See.
So it's like a big furry creature with a long neck and then a warthog's head. It's got a tail.
Oh, weird.
With like a mace at the end of it.
That's fucking weird.
There you go, Brandon.
Badass.
Gave you a cart.
Nice. Yay!
It's like a boar bison with a stegosaurus tail.
Yes. How do I? Whatever.
Or wait, what's not the stegosaurus but the mace-looking dinosaur? Not the
The
one with the
Ankylosaurus.
Ankylosaurus.
Because it hits your
Ankylosaurus?
ankles.
Ankylosaurus. Okay,
Because when you
that's
walk
it,
too
yeah.
close to it, it hits your ankles.
Ankles. But it looks like a warthog Ankylosaurus bison.
All right.
Alright, so you got a bunch of minotaurs staring at you and one of these big long creatures disguised as a house.
Nice.
Disguised as a what?
A horse.
Oh, okay.
I just said it with a weird voice.
Okay. All right. I start coming out and following her to examine the cart.
Okay. So she turns happily as the Minotaur, and you see the Minotaur's trying to walk as daintily as possible underneath the illusion to really sell the illusion of this old woman walking out. So Ailas, are you just gonna head straight to the cart, like approach the cart? And...
Yep. As if there's nothing going on.
All right. Give me a investigation.
Give me an initiative.
Bucky.
Me and I.
I'm gonna move you up to the wagon there, Ailas.
Okay. I got a respectable 13.
All right. You don't know much about no wagons. You've been on many wagons. You've been off of many wagons, but you've never worked on wagons. However, it's very clear that this wagon, the wheel, was just ripped off.
It looks as if I'm not a professional wagon maker, but it looks like this wheel was straight wrenched off of the spoke here.
Oh.
Did you?
Well, that's weird.
It is. Did you hit get it stuck in a rock or something?
Yes, we were really hoping that there was more stronger people in there that could help us.
No, I'm afraid I'm the only one.
Xoasin, as this is happening, you see a little kid, probably like 13-year-old kid, start to walk through the door. A kid who's with the family start to walk through the door.
I am, let's see here. I'm going to act on that. But I'm going to...
It's about to go down.
Actually, as I feel the door opening,
The door's partially open still because Ailas came out.
Okay, gotcha.
Unless he didn't say you closed it, but would Ailas have closed the door, Rem? I don't want to be a DM that's like, you didn't say you put your pants on.
You're not wearing pants.
Let me roll an intelligence check to see if it would be more beneficial.
Okay, let me go top my coffee off. Here's my question for you.
Nope, I did not.
Okay, yeah, you left the door open.
It is a joke.
I know you had to leave at 7, Rem. Will you be able, if this goes to combat, or do you want to end before combat?
We can go ahead and at least start it.
Okay, let me go top off my coffee. Give me 2 minutes.
Okay.
1.
So do you want me to, like, see if I can gaseous form and just fade away? Or do you want me to... I don't really know if I should engage immediately. I was thinking about just maybe trying to trap them, but I don't know if I could really trap a person, depending... I don't know.
Trap a Minotaur.
Or I could fog cloud, just fog cloud.
What all ones do you have active?
I'm working with Mage Hand, Mold Earth, Ray of Frost, Comprehend Languages, Detect Magic, Fog Cloud. Oh, wait, no, Detect Magic shouldn't have been in there. Hold on. Knock should have... Yeah, Knock is in there. Okay. Knock's right. Magic Missile, Misty Step. That's a Fey ability. Shatter, Spider Climb, Counterspell, Dispel, Fireball, Gaseous Form, Haste, Thunderstep, Banishment, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Fireball. It's going through them again. Fog Cloud again. Steel Wind Strike, Teleportation Circle, and Create Undead. Honestly, that's not right. Hold on. The only one that's not right is the Detect Magic. Shouldn't be in there. 1 second. Let me fix that real quick.
Okay.
Because I remember I took Detect Magic out because I was like, I don't need to detect. I could identify if necessary.
Okay.
Hey, Detect Magic isn't on my prepared list. What the hell? So this is what I have in my prepared list.
Are you looking at
wait, hold on.
Which one are you looking at?
Spellbook.
The D&D Beyond?
Yeah, D&D Beyond. It says Mage Hand, Mold Earth, Ray of Frost, Fog Cloud, Magic Missile, Knock, Shatter, Spider Climb, Counterspell, Dispel Magic, Fireball, Gaseous Form, Haste, Thunderstep, Banishment, Steel Wind Strike, Teleportation Circle, Create Undead. But I don't have Detect Magic on there. Maybe oh, it's as a ritual. That's why it says as a ritual.
Yeah. Okay. Let me try and refresh that page real quick for me.
Yeah. Fresh. Yeah, it's all good now. I didn't see it said as a ritual, so I can't cast those right off the bat. There we go. I refreshed it. Should be up to date now. Okay, yeah, that's all looking good.
You just do your spells and spell slots.
Yeah, 1 6th level, 2 5th, 3 4th, 3 3rd, 3 2nd, 4 1st, and cantrips. But I don't know. Do you want me to attack this guy or fog cloud? I don't know. I feel like it's kind of early on to blow the cover.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I don't know if fog cloud would necessarily blow the cover. It might just obscure everything.
Don't forget you have the Deceiver's staff as well.
Yeah,
and a wand of polymorph.
Yeah, I could just polymorph him. Yeah, that might actually be the best bet. What does the Deceiver staff do again?
You have Chill Touch, Shadow of Moil, Circle of Death, and Finger of Death.
How do I add this so I can look at them? It's not in my inventory. Can you add that to my inventory? Because I have my wand of polymorph, but I don't have that stat.
Yes, I should be able to add that for you.
Hang on. No, it's...
Because...
No, you don't need to add it to him, Brandon. I got it.
You do.
No.
Xoasin the Mad Dog.
Oh.
All right, now refresh it again and see if it shows up somewhere in there.
Okay.
It'll either be in your bag or backpack or...
Yeah, I'm looking.
Alright, so it is a +3 staff. It's made of deep obsidian with jade embellishments. The top of the staff is adorned with a skull of a four-eyed creature. It has no lower jaw and prominent canines. Besides the spells listed, you are also granted the ability to cast Raise Dead once per month. The staff must be submerged in grave dirt for 24 hours prior to the ritual.
I don't see it, honestly. I'm in my backpack and equipment, and it's not in there.
Okay.
Let me try this.
It's
Sovereign
not...
glue.
It's in his foundry. He is looking at the D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond, yeah.
Oh.
It should have ported it in there for him, but it didn't.
Was it a custom thing?
Well, that's ridiculous. Yeah, it's a custom thing.
Okay, so what spells does it give me just so I know?
Custom thing.
It gives you
Bussy.
Chill Touch. Okay, so it has 13 charges on it.
Okay.
Chill Touch uses 0 charges.
Right.
Shadow of Moil uses 4 charges.
What's that do exactly?
It's literally right there.
Oh, I'm not in Foundry. I'm sorry. Let me go to Foundry.
No, it's in your D&D Beyond, too.
Oh, it's in... Where? Where is it? Where are you looking?
What is happening?
Inventory, all, and then just start scrolling down. Or you can type in Deceiver.
Yeah, let me try that. Deceiver.
Shadow of Moil is actually
there we go. I
pretty
found it.
cool.
I found it. Okay.
Deceived is dick.
Rem, I have one complaint about all the updates that you've put in here.
What's that?
It's one very small complaint. Whenever you pull up any fucking box, there's so much shit at the top you have to resize to close. Have you noticed that? The close button isn't, like, available.
Yeah.
And that's the most annoying thing in the entire world.
I agree.
Because there's so much shit.
Okay, I got you. I understand.
Oh, fantastic.
All right. I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to whip out my wand of polymorph and use a charge on the as they get in the door. If they look at me, I'm immediately going to wand of polymorph. If they don't look at me and take a few steps in, I'm going to wait for just a beat and see what happens before I wand of polymorph.
Yeah, they don't look at you immediately because of the way the door swings. You are kind of hidden around the corner. So they step in, and start to survey the room, and we'll say they take a good 10 steps into the room, or walk a good 10 feet into the room. And then they stop and start to look around. They are disguised. Okay. What you see is like a 13-year-old kid.
That's all I see, yeah. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can stealth. I'm going to keep
the
wand on them, and close the door with stealth. And if I'm noticed at any point, I'll just give up and polymorph them.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad. Let's see here. 10 plus 9, 19.
Yeah, they don't seem to notice as you close the door.
Okay. And then,
they are eventually, you've got maybe like 4 or 5 seconds before they're going to notice you, because you're in a pretty big open room and they're like surveying the room and you've closed the door. So you're like, they're going to see you in a moment.
Here's my thing. Before they notice me, in a couple of seconds that I see, I'm going to, 1, survey them for weapons, and 2, I'm going to whisper to them, don't move a muscle or you're dead.
They moves all the muscles.
And if they do move, I'm going to polymorph.
Okay. Are you doing this before they see you? Like before they turn to look at you?
Yeah, so I'm just going to give them a once-over for weapons visually, and then I'm going to say that.
They have no weapons on them that it appears. We'll say they have like a little dagger hanging from their belt.
Yeah.
But besides that, no, they have no weapons. It just looks like a barely teen child.
Right.
Little toe-headed kid. Blonde-headed child. And they freeze and they say, please, we just need to get our wagon fixed. We're looking for, we're trying to find help.
Kid, you've wandered into the wrong cabin today. Where are you from?
We're from Steelin.
We're from Ishtar.
I'm gonna insight on that.
Okay.
I got a 16 plus 6, 22.
Yeah, this kid's lying.
Why the fuck you lying?
One more lie from you, and you will be a hog, a groundhog.
Turn into my hog.
And then you're gonna get cranked.
They start to like turn to look at you.
Do not move.
They're not moving, they're just turning their head.
Do not turn your head.
That's moving.
I would like to see who's talking to me.
You do not get to look at me.
Can I just go?
No. No.
Refer to me as the Mad Dog.
Sacre bleu. You moron. You idiot.
You stupid person.
Get on your knees and put your knees on your hands.
Bucky, from your position in the corner, you see another child is walking up towards the door that's closed.
Okay, what should I do about that?
Whatever you want.
I don't know.
I throw my hammer full tilt.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm in the middle of a bunch of Minotaur, but it's okay.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pick up a rock and then, like, yeet it, like, here.
To get their attention?
Like, chuck it, like, in the opposite direction of the cabin.
Okay.
So.
Oh, right on. So to draw their attention.
Yeah, so, like, you see where my cursor is?
Yes.
I'm gonna chuck a rock, like, right there.
You're a rock.
I'm a rock. I have a rock.
Oh no, I fucked up.
I have a whole country right here. Get it?
No, I don't get it.
A rock.
And frankly, I'm offended.
Okay, I don't care.
Alright. Roll a performance.
For better performance in bed. Oh my god.
I think I put a window in there correctly.
I got an 11.
Alright, it falls carelessly into the snow.
Okay. Did they hear it?
You don't seem to get their attention now.
Fuck.
The one up here has got to the door and is like leaning their head up against it as if to listen. And what were you doing, Xoasin? You ordered them to get on their knees?
Yeah, and I'm actually gonna change that. Get on your knees and put your hands behind your back. And if you don't do it right now, immediately, I will.
Do I have the animated rope?
There will be consequences.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
I think I have a pair of manacles, I believe. Or no, wait, I'm looking at my
I'm going
backpack.
to.
You should have. You have.
I think I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get out the animated rope, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, go muffle that guy's face hole, and then tie yourself around the legs, then yoink it back here."
Okay.
Just
the
hear,
rope.
"Thum!"
The rope, first off, loves it. Nobody's ever talked to it that nice before.
Yeah.
Tegan
Thank
was
you,
always
rope.
just
Thanks,
like, go
Mr.
here.
Rope. Thanks, Mr. Rope.
You started with hey, so it shakes your hand a little bit.
Hey.
Xoasin, you're gonna manacle this one here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to silently
I added
get
it
this
properly
thing.
to my gear from the actual search thing instead of just typing it in. But yeah. I'm gonna. Well, if it obeys, is it gonna obey, or is the kid going to obey?
Yeah, they get to their knees.
Hands behind their back.
Mm-hmm.
What about
With one hand on the polymorph wand and another on my manacles, I will attempt to click.
Okay, as soon as you go to put the manacles on, they roll out of the way, their illusion drops, and you're staring face to face with a Minotaur. Well, not face to face. You see the illusion drop and a Minotaur replace where the child was. You still have your action if you want to wand of polymorph them, but they're like doing like a little roll dodge, like a Dark Souls roll dodge out of the way.
I see. I have to. I mean, yeah, I have to. I'm going to try
Attack
to
it.
polymorph them into a groundhog.
Okay.
They get a roll against it, of course, like usual.
I assume it's a wisdom save, probably.
I think so. Let me check.
So
real
save
quick, 1
DC
second.
15.
I'll save my whiz.
Yeah, DC 15. Is it a wisdom? I think it's a wisdom.
They normally are.
Hold on, let me look it up real quick. What's the save against bond? I thought it was all the time wisdom, like you were saying.
Sometimes there's spells that affect charisma.
Yeah, that's true. Wisdom saving throw on polymorph. Yeah.
And he's got a
If you
base
just-
15.
Yeah.
Obey, innit?
Oh, he failed it.
Hey,
Alright,
fuck.
You're a ground dog now, and I'm gonna bag you up, boy. I'm gonna put you in a sack. Well, I turn him into a groundhog. Period.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
I'm gonna throw the bag of holding at Zones. No.
Alright, he's now sad groundhog.
Okay. Sad groundhog.
Ailas, let's go back to you real quick, because it's
Yep.
been a minute, and then I'll get to you,
Yeah.
Buckenwald. Xoasin, you have one sad groundhog, and you can hear something scratching against the front door. Like something has leaned against the front door as if to listen to what's happening.
Okay.
As far as it goes, you don't feel like you've made any noise outside of like what you've barked at the child before you groundhog the Minotaur.
Okay.
Which is one of Ailas' favorite sexual moves, is groundhogging the Minotaur.
Groundhog the Minotaur. I love that. That's great.
It's true.
Groundhog that Minotaur boy.
My God, did you groundhog the Minotaur?
I groundhogged that Minotaur.
On the first date. Alright, what do you got, Ailas? They are very clearly like, you can see with the owl mask that these are just Minotaurs. And they're like uncomfortably waiting around and like shifting from foot to foot, watching you and glancing back at the cabin.
Well, I'm not entirely certain what you expect me to do. I do not have the tools to make this better.
The old woman who's been talking to you, I'll go ahead and label her as well.
Rem, real quick.
I got it.
Okay. The Michael John Hansen.
Yep.
John. John.
Alright, let me...
The other person is real.
Did we get a... another person in here promising us wealth and fame.
Yep.
They said cheap. No, they said cheap viewers on cut.ly.
Oh, why didn't we go there?
Because we don't want to buy viewers, Brandon.
Yeah.
All right, that's the horse that you can see. That's what it actually looks like, Ailas.
Not the horse.
The old woman pats the horse and she says, well, enough with the lying then. We're going to have to kill you.
Kill me? Who? Why?
And then we're going to go inside and kill your friends.
But
Xoasin.
Who?
Oh no, it's dead. They're dead meat now.
Who?
The Mad Dog.
Who?
The Slayer of
100
Medeogre.
100%. Who? I don't understand. I'm the only person here who.
The Vampire of Ishtar.
Hey, Ailas.
What? I don't know. What are these words that you are speaking? Where is Ishtar?
What in the fuck?
All right, what do you got, Buckenwald? You see this happening.
I want to change my answer. Hey, Ailas, what's your resistance to fire?
Are you yelling that out?
No, I'm just curious.
I have no resistance to fire. Also, I rolled a 28 on my deception, so I seem genuine as fuck.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, because I have the fireball necklace, I could just do a tuck and roll out of here and then just yeet.
I mean,
Just
you
fucking
can
Mario
choose. You can choose where to place the fireball.
Yeah. And I could also yell, Ailas, fuck off.
You could. I could dive under the
snow.
Yeah, the wagon. Yeah.
the wagon. Yeah.
And then you just hear, duh. I might just do that and say, fuck it.
The old
Yep,
woman
whatever
that
you
you're
want.
talking to, the head Minotaur,
Gross.
seems to be like, he believes you when you say that, right?
Mhm.
He says, okay, well, we will double check your cabin, we'll look through it and make sure that that's all there is, and then we'll be on our way and discuss with our oracle why they have told us that this is where we would find the Mad Dog.
Very well.
And
I'm
then
gonna
another
sign-
Do I, can I hear any of this at all?
I also now act completely terrified.
Okay. As this is happening, I feel like combat is happening no matter what here.
Well,
I'm going.
Give me a second, because I could gaseous
hold on.
form. I could gaseous
Yeah.
form.
You'll have a second, Xoasin. Let me see what Bucky's gonna do, and then I'll get you.
Well-
You'll have a second before all this goes down.
Okay. I am going to take like a piece of metal from my bracer. Or like I assume I'm wearing a metal bracer and there's some shininess on it. I'm gonna
Okay.
like angle it at the sun and flash it up toward Ptyrl to get his attention. And then I'm gonna try to flash it at Ailas like 3 times as like a warning.
Okay.
And then I'm going to remove a fireball from the
Nice.
necklace,
Do it up.
roll over to here, and then just yeet. I want to keep one of them alive, but I don't know. I saw the one Minotaur go into the
Yeah.
cabin, right?
I can deal with
Yes.
that. Yeah.
Okay,
don't
so
kill
we
them
need
all.
one alive to figure out what the fuck the oracle
Yeah.
is. But
all right. What do you want to do, Xoasin?
Okay, my what I would like to do is I would like to apprehend the groundhog,
Okay.
and if I can secure it in my pack, and then okay, here's my question. And I haven't really thought about this because it's never come up. If I throw this groundhog, which is just a small woodland creature, in my bag, and then teleport or gaseous form myself or anything like that, does the groundhog become part of my gear in my bag, or is that stretching it too far?
I'm gonna say the groundhog is your possession, so the groundhog also gaseous forms. But if the groundhog were to leave your person, it
Right.
would ungaseous form.
Okay.
But it
Do I
only
have enough
works on
time
woodland
to do that?
creatures.
Do I have enough time to do that before they open the door? Because I did hear someone kind of scratching at the door. Like if I grab the groundhog and move towards the back of the cabin.
What's the casting time on gaseous form?
Let me see.
Gas.
Because if not, I have the option to maybe knock at the locked door and go through the locked door. But gaseous form is casting time. 1 action.
Oh, okay, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, so when he went out the window, did he leave the window open?
Yeah.
Okay, I will attempt to grab the groundhog, throw it in my bag, gaseous form out the window.
Okay. All right, you gaseous form and begin to head out the window right as so the
Fireball.
window's here. Right as this Minotaur breaks in. Or not breaks in. Yeah, I guess you did shut the door, so they break in. This one has moved to here. All right, Ailas, you got a 15 for your perception to see if you notice the flashing of the whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
I'm a mod.
Bucky, do a performance. Yay.
Yeah, performance.
Right.
Perform the fuck out of this.
And perform the fuck out of it. And then after you kill
I
them
got
all,
a
you like,
I got a dirty 21.
Yay. Ailas, you get Bucky's attention, or Buckenwald catches your attention and you look at him.
You just see 3 like quick flashes of light coming off of my bracer. And
Okay.
I hope you're just like, take a warning, get cover. I don't give a fuck what you do, because I'm just chucking.
I'm gonna ready an action to dive.
You
under.
might see me reach for my neck.
I'm gonna ready an action to dive under the cart.
Okay, so what is the range on a fireball? I can't remember.
it's pretty far. I've got it right
40
here.
feet?
Hold on.
40
1
foot
second.
radius?
Fireball, the range is 150 feet.
Yeah.
What's
It's
the
a
radius?
20-foot
I can throw
wide
it.
sphere. 20-foot radius sphere.
I can throw it up to 60 feet away.
20-foot radius. Okay, so radius is not all the way across, right?
Okay, so I can literally chuck it all the way.
You
to where
can-
Fucking, I can chuck it past Ailas right now.
Yeah, radius
No,
is just
it's
halfway,
easy.
so it's 20 foot out from a point on all sides. 40 foot across. You were right.
Bucky, do you have the... You do have the fireballs. Okay.
Yeah, I have the necklace of fireballs.
Yeah.
You should have an option to cast it
Yeah,
from your necklace.
I am.
And then when you do, it'll give you the option to place the cursor or to place the thing down.
It
Oh,
didn't
he's talking in Foundry, right on.
It didn't seem to allow me to do that. I just tried.
Use ability. Necklace of fireballs. Minotaur. What did it do?
Nothing.
Because I have that thing targeted, but I don't.
Yeah, it didn't do it, Brandon.
Okay, I got it right here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, where do you want to bucket?
So
You want to get the most
Sad
people.
ground.
you see about where my thing is here? About
Uh-huh.
there somewhere.
Like,
Like
hold on,
right
move
there.
yourself right here.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Is because of that wall, is Xoasin gonna get hit?
No, it's not going to hit.
I'm behind you, I think.
No, according to my screen, you're still in the same fucking space.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
I
I
haven't
gaseous
moved.
formed out. Yeah,
Well,
I
nothing's
can't
happened
move.
yet.
I can't move yet. It's all black for
Okay,
me.
then.
I'll try.
Well, then,
All
can
right,
I move
since-
it a little
all right.
bit further to try to get that one? Or no? No, we can handle one.
Oh, there's many more past that.
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Do it
Well,
as far
just-
as you can.
Yeah, you've
Well,
got
as
3
far as-
more past that.
Yeah, so get that other one.
But
if you
yeah,
can.
get those ones.
Okay.
That's all fine.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, save DC is 15. So I'm going to roll their saves first.
You get half or whatever.
I wish there was a way to roll them all at once. There probably is, and I just don't know how to do it. Okay, so
I don't
actually
know.
roll their damage, Bucky, if you could.
What do I need to do for that?
I believe
Because it doesn't let me hit
is
anything for this.
8d6. 8d6 is the base damage on that spell. Yep, 8d6.
Okay. 12.
No, you roll 8
So that's what I
six-sided
thought.
dice.
Oh, I'm
You just click
Yeah.
it 8 times.
Yeah, 8
Okay.
d6. Yeah.
Click it 8 times.
There we go.
Click it 8
Ignore
times.
that one.
Yeah, I will. So many dice.
30.
All right,
Nice.
so if they take... So he failed, so...
Do you want to do it individually so it changes, or do you want to just stick with one roll?
Brandon, do you have that
I
spell?
think-
Like, how did you draw that out?
I went to the ruler measurement control,
Okay.
and then one of the options is square. Did he get... Oh, he got a natural 1. He failed
He's
extra
dead.
hard.
He's dead as hell.
He's dead for real.
Old woman is dead.
Dexterity saving throw. Oh, yeah. Did you pass? Oh, come on.
Get fucked.
You didn't kill any of them, but
I don't care. They're still hurting.
you're hurting
Where?
when I eat your butthole.
I
Alright, he
mean,
passed, so
I'm back.
welcome back.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
welcome back.
Alright, Ailas, you ready in action to do a roll underneath the cart?
Correct.
Okay, so you do a roll underneath the cart. I will allow you a saving throw with advantage.
And that's a
Advantage.
Dexterity.
Dex. Good. I need it.
You're fine.
Is that
You're
all
fine.
damage or halved?
I'll say that's all damage because you were diving under the cart.
Okay.
Yeah, so you dive under the cart as like a huge fireball just...
All right.
You hear the old woman yell something in giant. So if anybody speaks giant, they hear her yell something in giant. And then all of the disguises drop. You see the Minotaur all standing to face you. And we will end here with combat beginning. Bucky, you didn't take any of the Minotaurs out, but you definitely put a hurting on them with your fireball.
Well, that's what I wanted to do.
I'm telling you what, I know what I'm going to open up with when we start the next one.
Fireball.
Steel Wind Strike. Listen to this spell. This spell is crazy. I took it like not a long time. It was about 2 levels ago, I believe. As I first got the ability to cast 5th level spells. You flourish the weapon used in casting the spell and then vanish to strike like the wind. You choose up to 5 creatures you can see within range. Make a melee spell attack against each target. On a hit, each target takes 6d10 force damage.
Damn.
You then, after all 5 of those targets are resolved, choose to teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 5 feet of one of the targets you hit or missed.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
so
pretty sweet.
that'll be my opener once everyone goes and we get around. If I'm not here next week,
Nice. Okay.
Do we want to roll initiative
I think
now
I
or
might-
wait till next time?
I might be working day shift. If I don't know.
It's up to you guys. Do you guys want to roll initiative now, or you want to wait till fresh next time?
Yeah, we can
wait
do
till
initiative.
fresh. No.
I don't mind.
No. Okay, I don't mind. I guess.
I mean, it doesn't really matter.
We'll do it fresh next time because Ethan answered first, and he was very excited about
Well,
it.
Ethan's
Okay.
a bitch.
I am a bitch.
Famous.
A big old bitch.
Famously, Ethan's a bitch.
Oh wait, I work midnights next Sunday, unfortunately, but I'll be off until 6 p.m. But it just means I would have to wake up and play in the daytime. I might be able to do that
Yeah.
if you guys
that-
play at 2.
Yeah, 2 to 4, or 2 to 4:30, because
Yeah, because I have to
Fi-
get ready for work at 4:30.
between 5 and 5:15 is the latest I could be here. So
Right, yeah. That's the absolute latest I can leave for work. So I may be able,
Okay.
if I can wake up early enough, because I'll get off at 6 a.m. And then if I go immediately to bed, if I get up at noon, that's 6 hours of sleep. Or if I get up at 1, that's 7. Yeah, so that should be cool.
All right. Well, regardless, if you're not able to, that's fine. But if so, that'd be cool too.
Yeah, I would like to, since this is part of the Minotaur thing. That would be cool.
Minotaur.
You guys can spank the Minotaurs.
All right.
I'm gonna spank him.
Take a horn like I used to.
What?
Hmm?
What?
Hmm?
Take a Minotaur horn.
I look over at Xoasin and I just see him cranking his groundhog.
Yeah, cranking that groundhog.
I'm
a cloud.
He's a cloud.
I'm a
All right.
cloud of mist.
Everybody
mist,
say
white
goodbye.
Goodbye, y'all.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching, people.
Tune in next time to see me crank my groundhog.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Stand for the Fire Demon. Tune in next week when we kill some Minotaurs. Until then, keep your clubs blunt, your tusks sharp. Remember to hit the subscribe and the bell notification if you're watching on YouTube. That notifies you when we go live. Also, on the Twitch channels, just, follow us and junk. It'll be great. Promise. Maybe. I don't know. I forgot what words were for a second. Keep your clubs wet and your tusks sharp. Good night.